Make my food real quick. Oh no! Oh no!
Oh Lord!
What
Oh
up?
Lord!
What
Bless
up?
this heart.
What up? Is there an intro to this show?
Yeah, I'm gonna start it now.
Oh, okay. Stand by.
Vision? What do you know about my vision? My vision would turn your world upside down, tear asunder your illusions, and send the sanctuary of your own ignorance crashing down around you. Now ask yourself, are you really ready to see that vision?
Booty butt, booty butt, booty butt cheeks. Booty butt, booty butt, booty butt cheeks. And the man of the hour, we welcome today Mr. Tru Sherm. Killer of...
You're welcome. You're all welcome. Enjoy.
You cutting it pretty fucking close there, big fella.
I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying anything.
I don't give a fuck.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So then why'd you bring it up?
I know, right?
He's being a smart ass. Or he's being an asshole.
Yeah, pretty much.
He's being an asshole, like always. What else is new about his ass?
Where's the cartoon with the big tits, with the tooth?
Oh, you mean
Unagi-chan!
Who?
Uzagi-chan?
Yes.
Mel Dumpy.
Yes.
Yes. See, MIGTOW was the only person that doesn't even acknowledge that she exists.
Who?
But he secretly. Oh wow. Listen.
What?
There.
What?
Kiddo.
You're
Kiddo.
Son of a dick, oh, kiddo.
I'm older than you.
So that's what I gotta do. That's what I gotta do to bother win. I can't mess with it any other way.
Yeah, I had to skip my live stream because I had bills. It's the first, so I had to rent and.
Oh, that reminds me. Thank you for reminding me.
Yeah. Pay your motherfucking rent. Don't
Wake up. It's
fuck
the
it
first
up.
of the month.
And save some money. I gotta save at least $50.
I just got I have this controller coming in the mail. It's wired so that my input will actually because I hate dying when I know that I'm gonna die. It's like if you're playing a fighting game and you have a wireless controller. It's like you'll see the dude about to punch you in the face. You're like, he's gonna punch me in the face. He's gonna punch me in the face. He's gonna punch me in the face. And then you like hit block, and then you just get rocked right in your jaw.
Oh, because your battery died.
Well, no, whenever you use wireless, like even if you have it plugged in, you're sending a data packet which has to be transmitted into the PS4, which takes a shit ton of. I mean, it's pretty instant, but you still can. If you're playing competitively, it's not ideal. You'd rather go for like a wired connection.
This nigga actually said to me right now in this very live stream that competitively, I prefer a wired controller over a wireless controller.
What the hell is wrong with you?
The signal.
You bring it. What?
He actually said this to me.
Why are you putting me on blast? I care about being an elite gamer.
This is this crazy shit where it's like, oh, if you speed run Mario Sunshine.
Dude, I speed run Resident Evil. I literally rely on speed.
Shinobi wants to say you're salty. You're salty. You're a non-gamer.
A non-great gamer. Whatever. Shinobi won.
The greatest gamer.
Shinobi won the Farmville master of Farmville.
Look, I don't know what it is, but I have no problem with wireless controllers. You know.
Well,
yeah, but you're not an elite gamer.
Well, you're not an elite gamer.
You're not elite.
Wow, this guy.
Motherfucker, I've been video gaming since when you was in diapers. Since Sega Genesis.
No, that's not true.
Super Nintendo. Super fucking Nintendo. Get fucked.
No, if he's actually saying
fuck that, you're a young buck. I've been doing this since
Pong. In television.
I've been doing this since ColecoVision.
Look here. I remember hooking up the AV cables. Like shit.
I'm not
like I said, I've been doing this a lot longer than you win.
Unless you played a fucking Atari or NES.
No, but
I played a ColecoVision. That's way before Atari.
No, but I hear computer guys talk like this though, where it's like, oh no, if you turn the sound off on Resident Evil 4, it actually improves the speed. Or like if you're playing GoldenEye on N64 and you turn the music all the way off, it actually increased the buy rate. And if you stare at the wall and look down and just keep scrolling up, you'll move way more faster. Use a mouse and keyboard. That will increase capacity of your clock out speed of the RAM. And it will increase your speed by a millisecond, by 1 millisecond. I'm like, you're doing all of this.
Wynn's like,
you
make me want to give you a wedgie right now.
Hey, look, I'm not claiming to be the smartest person, but I'm not a brick. But I'm not. I am smart in other areas, like mechanics. You know. I will literally. I'll change your spark plugs. I'll change the tire. I'll rotate the tires. I'll change the brake, the fucking rotors. I don't have the tools to grind them down. I will literally fucking install your fucking cylinders, and if you want, I'll even put a fucking supercharger or a turbocharger in that motherfucker. But don't talk to me about goddamn technology and shit. I will cuss you the fuck out. Talk to my sister on that one.
Like I said, I've been doing games since ColecoVision. That's way before Atari.
I can't argue with that, but see, all those old consoles were all wired. None of them were wireless.
All I do is plug the correct cables into the television, the correct cables into the fucking outlet socket of the goddamn wall. And I hit I hook up the fucking controller, wherever the fuck how it works, and I hit the fucking power on button. And I put the fucking disc or the cartridge in the motherfucking game. That's all I do. I don't do any extra. Nothing stupid. Nothing crazy. You know, this shit beyond me. This overclocking, jacking off shit is on me. It's way beyond me.
Look,
I don't know. Don't talk to me about overclock. Don't talk to me about goddamn RAM sticks, goddamn hard drives. All I know is charged and it works. It's charged and it fucking works. That's all I need to know. If it doesn't work, then I'll charge it up. If it doesn't work, and if I charge it up and it still doesn't work, I'll take it to somebody who knows what the fuck they're doing.
Well, while we give Tico some time to build the addition to his house, I was just going to say that. I was just going to say, like, I know how to do it, but it's just like I prefer not to. Like, I don't need super duper. Like, sometimes I'll overmod Skyrim just to make it look, whatever. But other than that, I really won't. And especially, when you're trying to overclock an Xbox or like a PS4, it's really not good for the system. Now, in terms of these new systems, I don't think you'll have to overclock them because their speed apparently is supposed to be a lot more faster, which is like, okay, that's great, but am I paying for better graphics or better speed, or am I waiting for those graphics down the road? Because I noticed that whenever you go into the new generation, the first iteration of games, like there's a lot of people still playing the older games like Resident Evil 4 and Dark Souls. That's to be kind of expected in the, this new world of gaming where it's like, it used to be like when the Nintendo came out, it used to come out with like 50 games for the console. Nowadays, it's like you're playing games that you've already played on older consoles, like 3 generations ago and shit like that. So it's like, are you really getting something new, or are you just getting just a rehash of something that was already made 20 times?
You're getting it regurgitated in your fucking face. That's what you're getting.
You're goddamn right. I'm using XX mods on Skyrim.
They're basically like instead of playing some new, used to be synonymous with like fun. I mean, not always, but during before the AAA gaming industry. Now, new just means different. And like when you have companies like Quantic Dream that make interactive gameplay experiences, where it's like basically a movie that you press.
Yeah,
buttons. Go ahead, Wayne. Go ahead.
I'm gonna tell you what you're getting when you're getting these new fucking games. You're getting some regurgitated shit, but with a woke narrative. That's all you're getting nowadays.
Not necessarily.
My man Shinobi said, he literally said this: if you jack a potato into the system, it will overclock the whole thing, making you an elite gamer instantly. This is what he typed.
Actually, it depends on the system, but that's actually pretty.
I tried that already. I tried everything. The only thing that I can think of is
a potato.
No, it does work.
Controller.
You know what? Some of these fucking games might as well be potatoes. Sheesh, just a fucking wheeze. Has anyone played Mass Effect 3? Like, give me a fucking break with that horse shit.
You mean Mass Effect?
I would never play Mass Effect 3.
That one was even worse.
That was a letdown. The Mass Effect.
I never paid for either one. Never paid for either one.
Okay, I'm gonna imitate the facial expressions.
I know how to quit while I'm ahead. I'm
gonna imitate the facial expressions of Mass Effect Andromeda.
It's like
I'm glad I didn't buy Mass Effect Andromeda. I'm so fucking glad.
Yeah.
Wanna be hard.
They somehow made the characters look as based as they are somehow. Like the same cocaine that they used. They somehow put it in the game. Oh, okay. He's making his rap album. I didn't know.
Whatever.
Is it the LP or the MP?
Are you doing it on vinyl or CD?
No, he's doing Fruity Loops.
Oh, damn.
This is going to be on Apple Music.
Do I play VR Skyrim? No, I wish I could though. Like what I need is I need a friend with a lot of money like Tico, but a closer.
What? No.
I need him closer so I could go visit him every once in a while and bring him marijuana, and then he'll give me some money so I go get more marijuana, which is the point. And so I'll just play at his house or something. But I can just save the money and then
it'll be literally a plug walk.
Yeah. And I don't even know how my plug talk.
Pull up in a space coupe. I don't know my plug. You can't reach me. Space coupe like ET.
Shit, my plug don't talk to nobody. Shh, don't you tell nobody.
Q in the house. Sean in the house.
No.
Everybody, the heavy hitters are here.
Actually, I should ask, should this be my new avatar on my main channel now? Like, I just a picture a gangster as fuck Tru Sherm holding a 40 ounce.
Hey, do what you gotta do.
45 zigzags.
Clean shaven
all he
gangster.
needs. He can go to the park after dark, smoke that tumbleweed. roll the joint. Take out the seeds and stems.
Well, now I'm probably gonna end up seeing this on Q's channel sometime. Just this gangster ass face, just like probably popping up in a liquor store or something like that, or probably even on the Teletubbies or something. I don't know, something random.
Tapes of the record just don't sell. You know his cabbie wheel.
I encourage all meme makers to do what you need to do. You know what I mean? Especially, in this world, I always want to be on the good side of a meme maker than on the bad side of a meme maker. Like, that's just me. What's in the 40? Beer, nigga, beer. That's what's in the 40. It's in the 40, and I was drinking it too. It was good. I got drunk too.
So you don't do you chug or do you just sip it?
Well, 40 ounces, you can chug it, but you just better reggaeton. I appreciate that life. I appreciate that life. No, he's doing what he's doing because he knows I'm gonna stop, listen, and response. So this is very calculated. I know he knows what he's doing. Very calculated. Very, very, very. No, you sip it normally. You wouldn't want to chug a 40 because
you don't want to chug a 40 at all.
You'll throw up. Be like me, drink 240 ounces the day before you got to go on to work.
Shit. I had a fuck. I was in Pensacola. When I was in Pensacola, fucking drank a pitcher of beer, and they fucking guy came up on time for PT. They tried to fucking smoke. They were smoking everybody else. Me, I was just laughing my ass off.
Nah, man. Anytime I show up smelling, if you smell like alcohol, they be like, "Oh, you had a little bit of fun last night, huh, Mr. Tru? All right, we're gonna do a little extra with you." And they would kind of beat you harder.
First off, they weren't out. First off, what they didn't know that I had come from San Angelo, Texas. And fucking drinking down there for fucking 240 ounces down there, or fucking on a weekend, and fucking getting fucking buzzed, and then I came up to fucking Pensacola, Florida on red. See, the thing is, you weren't supposed to drink on NDOC red card phase, and literally one of the NDOC leaders were like, "So you on red card phase? Yeah. You supposed to be drinking? Do you think I give a fuck?" Okay.
My dude, I swear, my commander always said to do the stupid shit that men will do for money, alcohol, or money, or pussy. Like the shit that men will do for that shit is it's stunning. It really is. And I asked him what do you chase in life? He said, "Man, I just chase knowledge. I just I read books, I play games,
video games and knowledge. That's all I need."
Yeah, that's what he told me. And he goes to the gym. He got me hooked into the gym. He got me really hooked into working out all the time because I literally feel a lot healthier and a lot more I feel this feeling when I work out.
Wow, his RL. Wow, Shinobi one. You mean so? Anybody up for some spaghetti sauce?
MIGTOW
What's your favorite spaghetti sauce?
Yeah.
What's your favorite spaghetti sauce?
Oh, really? He did. Oh, that's one down. One more to go. All I got to do is find out Garage or Ass Clown's fucking thing.
Hey. Sherm, what's your favorite spaghetti sauce?
I'm not intelligent enough to answer that question, honestly.
Hey, Tico, what's your favorite spaghetti sauce? Yeah. What's your favorite spaghetti sauce?
By not intelligent enough, I just mean I'm just not knowledgeable enough in the differences in spaghetti sauce because to me, it's generally all the same. But
I typically like to go for a ragu.
Is that a joke? That's some kind of joke of some kind, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Can you please explain? But no, don't explain it because if you explain it, it won't be funny.
Right.
I just don't get it.
You need to see the video to understand.
Oh, goddamn, now there's a fucking backstory? Jesus Christ. This is like turning into an anime.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Where did Tico and Baron go? What the fuck did they fuse into one person?
No, I'm still here.
I am now Baron Tico.
I'm still here.
Yeah.
The ultimate YouTuber.
Yam.
Where did Yam go?
Wham, bam, thank you, Yam.
Yam went to go kill a nigga.
He's on mute.
Oh. No, but
Yam on a ham.
I guess I could tell you my favorite kind of spaghetti would just be anyone who can make good spaghetti, I guess, would be the answer to that. Like, I don't have a. As long as it's good, I don't give a shit where it's from or who or what. Like, I'm very ignorant when it comes to like types of spaghetti sauce. Just like I'm ignorant on like what types of cheese. Like, I know like the differences of like American, Swiss, Parmesan.
Sam, I will not eat green eggs and ham.
What does that have to do with anything?
Not now.
I'm seeing if Yam's paying attention.
No, he's not. He's on mute.
I know.
He's on mute. You don't give a damn about you.
That's why I'm doing this shit. I'm getting him back for fucking for doing my outro. A couple many live streams ago.
You late as hell.
Win will eat Belle Delphine's clam. He will eat it, Sam. I am.
They would.
Why the fuck would I? Why would I fucking do something like that?
Because you would.
Because you would.
No, thank you. I don't drink bath water.
That's not what I heard.
Cut out the
look here. I damn near gagged when I found out she was selling her bath water.
Yeah, so you do know who she is, like we said.
Belle Delphine.
I just know because look, you better look here. I think fucking it's a Gundam. I think it's a Gundam.
Busted!
Cops is a TV show, live TV show, where we
I think it's a Gundam. It's a Gundam. Well, thank you. It's a Gundam. That's the only freaking reason.
MIGTOW to win. Turn around. There's a camera right there. Boom. Gotcha.
Reaction. You're on TV. Ashton Kutcher.
You knew exactly who she was before It's a Gundam because you told me about the bathwater before It's a Gundam actually came out with the video.
No. MIGTOW to win. I told you about the bathwater before you even knew who she was.
No, you didn't. MIGTOW to win didn't even know who you was before you even knew that.
It was actually.
MIGTOW to win didn't even know who you were. I introduced you to MIGTOW to win.
Oh, wait, who the fuck died and made you Oracle of the Matrix? Jesus.
Just because Tru Sherm was banging Belle Delphine way before any of them.
That's because MIGTOW Dictionary died. That's why I'm the Oracle.
What'd you say?
It looked like it was a case of murder.
No. Tico, what'd you say? That what?
Murder that poo?
What happened?
You said something about her knowing who the fuck I am. I don't know. She don't know.
I said I introduced you and Tru Sherm to each other, basically.
Was that her bathwater that just spilled on the ground there?
Yeah, Wynn's drinking our bathwater right now.
You must understand, Mr. Baron Yam,
my fucking truck is
that
water from the goddamn
bottled Delphine water. Yeah, Delphine. Bottled water.
Delphine water was on her booty.
Delphine, right? Delphine. Delphine panties.
Call it Delphine.
It's French. Delphine panties. Yeah, it's French.
Purified drinking water. Boring. You're not pouring it off the stripper's ass. It's not simp enough.
Why the fuck would I do something that fucking disgusting?
It needs to be simpy.
No.
Yeah.
You must please the simps.
Or else they will shut your Xbox 360
why
off.
do people do that shit?
They will shut your Xbox 360 off.
Introducing, ladies, Tru Sherm's bathwater. It tastes as good and delicious as you could possibly imagine.
I see. Alkaline blue handle. Very eccentric.
That's just a container that I use to put my deliciousness inside of it. It's filled with chocolate clear goodness, as you can see, with vitamins and minerals that you best not ask where they come from, young Baron.
French lingerie. They come from the tears.
And y'all motherfuckers call me the sick individual.
No, see, when you work at the French lingerie, you could kill baby seals and sell them on the black market.
You sure can.
Sad thing about it, I've always wanted to club a seal.
Why?
I don't know. They just seem to have that clubbable look.
The clubbable look. What?
I haven't heard it all.
Why would you want to? What? This conversation took a dark turn, and I don't know.
There's more ways to club a seal. You could take a seal to the club. and it's a club seal. It doesn't have to resort to violence. All you gotta do is just take the seal out the freaking wild and put it in the club. Then it's a club seal.
Wit. There you go. You heard it here first, Cousin Kenny. He's a madman.
The look on your face! The look on your fucking
This is the guy that every time a dog comes into the stream, he always gets immediately distracted. You pretty much destroyed his whole like, world right now.
Oh my fucking!
Even the dog's getting in on it.
The dog's like, woo, woo, woo.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
They're gonna new follower on Storyfire. Holy shit!
The fuck has happened to my life?
I know, right? Dum, dum,
Oh my
dum,
goodness,
dum, dum.
Oh, my cousin just got married. Yo, everybody is getting. I was telling Wynn about this. Everybody is getting married. I know it seems like the birth rate's going down, but it's just like, there's
Poor
still
bastard.
people having kids all around me. Yeah.
Poor bastard. Poor
Yeah,
fucking
true.
bastard.
True. I mean, you gotta have some way of relieving stress.
It's called you got a right hand, you got a left hand. Fucking use it.
Yeah, but that obviously that's too complicated for most people in society to comprehend. So that's why we have what we have today.
Gentle, up, gentle. Boy.
You got to
It's like to me, you either simp or you smoke cigarettes or you do both.
Come on, MIGTOW to win. You don't want to simp
Or you
for
drink.
Pokimane?
Do you have a loaded fucking gun? And could you mind pointing it at my fucking head and give me a fucking ultimatum?
I can play rap music.
Like, so come on, you gotta make this more challenging. Simp for a Pokemon or fucking get a bullet to the fucking brain. No,
That's not challenging. That's not
a bigger challenge.
Here's a challenge.
Come on.
Here's a better challenge. Either you got two choices and two choices only. Simp for Pokemon or simp for Belle Delphine.
Choose, simp.
Fuck, I'm shit. Is there a loaded pistol to my head?
No, it's just Pokemon or Belle Delphine.
Well, that question's gonna be in limbo for that question's gonna be in limbo for a long fucking time.
Yeah.
Nope. Gotta answer it. We only
There's
got
a
an
third
hour.
choice. There's a third choice.
We gotta fucking.
You either have sex with Belle Delphine, Pokimane, or Langston Steele gets to fuck you up the ass with an 11-inch cock.
Oh,
yeah, what's Lex? Yeah, Lex. Yeah, Lex. You get the Lex.
Third option. You want that? You want that? You want that pistol to your head?
Why couldn't it be a 45? God damn it! Why couldn't it be a fucking 45 with hollow points?
Choose.
No, choose one of the three.
Pokimane or Belle Delphine. Come on, MIGTOW to win. You can do it. I believe in you.
Pokemon or Belle Delphine or Lex Steele.
Lex Steele is a big, giant black man with a giant cock. Are you sure you want
Don't
that?
act like he doesn't know what that. Don't act like he don't know who that is.
He knows exactly
He
what it is.
all three. He knows who all
He
three.
knows all three. He gotta get a coin. He gotta get a
fucking
coin.
Really?
You can't flip it. You can't. There's no such thing as a three-sided coin.
There's no three-sided coin with, unless it's a Bitcoin.
Okay. Who's who?
That's heads.
Who's who?
Heads is oh damn. Fuck. Which one? You pick
I'll
who
call
heads
it.
is.
I'll call it. Heads is Belle Delphine. Tails is Pokemon. Okay. Go ahead.
All right.
Okay.
Motherfucker, goddamn it, motherfucking coin, goddamn.
No, he didn't. He did that on purpose.
If you don't flip it in 10 seconds, it's automatically.
If you don't fucking flip that coin, I'm gonna get a rubber black dildo and throw it on the fucking ground. So flip that coin, or I flip a dildo.
It's flipped. It's
Trust
flipped.
me, I got Lex Steele's number on speed dial. I'll call him up.
It was hands again. It was hands again.
Yeah.
It was hands again.
Belle Daphne.
Belle Daphne.
Oh, well then just fuck Belle Daphne and get it over with. Jesus Christ. I know she has a dick, but you can always go for the pooter.
She got both. That's why she's so multifaceted.
I don't know.
I mean,
I think she definitely has more platform dominance. She definitely has more platform presence than Pokimane, right? Pokimane's just on Twitter or Twitch.
She's actually on YouTube too.
And YouTube, yeah.
So fucking.
Belle Delphine's on Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, OnlyFans, YouTube, Facebook.
Pokimane's on OnlyFans too.
You know what's sad? Hey, you know what's sad that you have to flip a fucking coin. That I have to flip a fucking coin to find out which thought I have to fuck.
Pokimane's on OnlyFans too.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Because they're broke.
No. It's not true. They're not broke. I mean, they are.
No, she's on OnlyFans, but she's not showing any nudity.
Yeah, it's like gated.
But people are still buying her photos.
Not her nudity, but a lot of the stuff is gated.
Like she's in a yoga outfit basically.
Let me down. I wonder if they have. Does Huawei have OnlyFans?
They're buying fucking photos. Oh my fucking god! This is fucking an all-time fucking low.
What's wrong, MIGTOW with the wind? You don't appreciate the good desserts of Tartary and the French lingerie.
Look, I believe that these fucking modern women lack the one thing: fucking class. Fucking
true.
class.
That's true.
You really had to bring that up. That's the only thing they lack, really. Their win. That's the only thing they lack, really.
Oh, they lack a lot. They lack a lot of shit. They lack a lot of shit.
There's quite a bit they lack.
That's just one of the things. That's just one of the things that I have time that I have time, and are not on the fucking list. And I'll have to fucking pull out a list.
There's a reason why they call it quantum entanglement, because
no shit.
When you actually observe these women, they behave differently.
Let me break this to you. I would rather fuck Dolly Parton than any of these fucking thoughts.
Who is that?
I would rather fuck. Hell, I would rather fuck.
She's
Betty
a bimbo.
White.
She's an old bimbo who used to sing like, "Hey." She used to sing like Reba.
She sings
because she had class as opposed to today's women.
Well, let's just say that long sleeve. She actually has a tattoo under that sleeve that she believes only her husband should see those tattoos. Only her husband.
And you think that's classy?
I mean, I think that's some form of modesty. She's at least.
I think you're just boiling it down to loyalty, because that's the one thing that
loyalty.
Today's women lack. Like I don't mind you having the tattoo,
loyalty.
But if it's like your rule is that only my husband sees my sexy tattoos, then that usually ties to loyalty and you know that's one thing that a lot of
loyalty.
Niggas.
Like I said, they don't have loyalty, class, fucking. What's another one? It's on the tip of my fucking tongue.
My thing is, as long as she gets me through, as long as she helps me graduate, I don't care who else that she's messing around with or dealing with. As long as she helps me.
As long as she helps you graduate.
as long as she's doing this test for me, I don't really care what else she's doing.
What?
As long as she's helped me pass these classes.
Okay, David Sterling.
Mm-hmm.
No, Donald Sterling. Excuse me. Because he was like,
sorry, Donald Sterling. Sorry.
He didn't mind that. It's just don't go to the fucking games with them. I don't mind you fucking them and sucking. Just don't go to the fucking games for some god damn it.
He's the owner of the Clippers.
Yeah.
was the owner of the Clippers.
Yeah, was.
2014.
Right? Why do I get this feeling that the wheels are turning in Tico's fucking head?
What are you talking about?
Something said. Why do I get the feeling that Tico knows more people than he fucking lets on?
What?
See, Tru Sherm Hidden is calling you out. He says,
What?
as if you don't. Wait, hold on. As if you don't know who Dolly Parton is. She has a fucking theme park. She did Islands in the Stream with Kenny Rogers. Islands in the Stream. Yep. That is what we are. Something thing. Reaching for the stars.
I swear,
I still don't know who the hell that is.
With me.
I'm struggling to find
another word.
By the way, go back to Dolly Parton.
Can't rely on each other.
Goddamn Dollywood. Pass through. The guy, I see the signs for Dollywood when I'm driving from Tennessee to back
Dollywood.
Is
that really what it's called?
Oh, now I know who she is.
Bimbo.
Yeah. I don't know who else she is.
You're like, I only go with girls who have classy plastic surgery.
Actually, hers was natural. Apparently, she got a breast reduction on her.
Hers was natural.
Oh, really? Okay, now you're actually teaching me something. Because I thought
the
that
biggest
she had
fucking tits in goddamn country music.
Yeah, apparently, according to this, she got a breast reduction.
Yeah, her shit was natural.
Damn, she just must have wore hella push-ups then, because her shit always looked like super like bulbous. You guys know what I'm talking about? Bulbous. Maybe it's the way the dress too, because like the Forma dress, because they always wear like these like button-up shirts, but they would just like button the shit all the way down to like their sternum, and they would just have the tits just like hanging out of them and shit. I'm like.
Who's that one Halloween chick? Like every Halloween, she comes out with the busty titties, and she's always like,
Elvira.
Mm-hmm.
Who the fuck is that?
Busty titties, and she's always like,
busty titties.
Busted titties. Busted titties. There we go.
Oh, Elvira. There you go.
Elvira.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds like a fucking.
Oh, she's probably about the same age as Dolly Parton. Damn.
No.
Wednesday Addams over here. Wow.
But you cannot take away from the fact that she got some big old squishable titties.
No, can't do that.
I'm not wearing this jacket. It's fucking too damn cool for that shit.
Oh, I'm going into weird places. I'm gonna
thank God to all the women that cosplay as her. Thank you, ladies. You are the best, actually.
You're the GOAT.
I gotta go take this dog off for a walk and feed him.
This lady's whole career is just having her titties out. This is wonderful. And she motivates other women to just bring them out. Winter, summer, springtime, doesn't matter. She got her teeth fixed, I see. That's apparently a very important thing.
Say what you will about these like so-called classy women. I mean, in the MIGTOW community, we talk about like the ones, like the only women that I feel like people really won't talk crap on are the ones that are like either authentic, trying like convincingly enough that we think that like their intentions are authentic and stuff, or they could be like, you know, the sex workers, because those are the ones that all the feminists would be like over. I wonder if that actually made sense the way I said it. Like, because like if you watch a lot of documentaries and stuff, they will go over to Vietnam, or they will go to like the UK or something, or just any place where there's like high traffic of sex work, which could be anywhere. But then they'll interview the women and be like, why why are you willing to do this such an oppressing job? And like, you know, just like try to make them feel like, how are you able to just have so much strength to just always risk your life and be in danger constantly and things like that. It's like the fuck. What the fuck do they think it is? Like ice road truckers or something? Or
holy
like
shit, she's still married to the same man too.
Loyalty.
Elvira or Dolly Parton? Yeah, I mean loyalty. I guess loyalty is something that a lot of people will be like, yes, But isn't that a lot of like?
She's been married to the same man. She's been married to the same man since 1966.
I mean, like we were talking about on Friday Night Blaze all that time ago. It's not like you can like train a woman to be loyal. It's more like that men are the ones who are trained to remain loyal to like one person. So it's like loyalty in a woman is more circumstantial moral luck. So it's like you admire that someone was lucky enough to stay in the one spot for that long. Because luck, I mean, it is really luck. I mean, think about it. The guy had enough resources and not as many thoughts around this chick to actually keep her around. Is basically what you're admiring in the person, which is all within your right to do. It's just like you have to call it out for you. You should pretty much call it out for what it is, because it's not necessarily like something that is like the spiritual thing or something that's intangible. It like literally boils down to where they were at their location, basically. It's like, ooh, some real estate that hasn't been bulldozed and just tainted, or you know, hasn't had the pipeline run through it all the way and just destroyed the environment around it, kind of thing. So I'm not really a fan of like admiring loyalty, that kind of thing. I mean, honestly, you'll definitely get brownie points in the manosphere for being like, I don't hate women. I just respect the ones that are loyal, kind of thing. Everybody, and because everybody would agree to that. That's not something that's like, oh no, I don't want a woman who's loyal. I mean, we run into people who are like, yeah, I don't care if she cheats on me, kind of thing. I mean, I was saying it as a joke earlier, but you literally run into people who are like, yeah, I don't care if she cheats on me, kind of thing. And those are most often the people that associate it with, oh, I gotta train a bitch. These bitches gotta get trained. That kind of thing. So it's kind of a toss up. You have people who will just come out outright and say it, and then you have people who will try to say that they're like, I don't care what she does. Doesn't matter to me. Well, those are the real simps.
I think you bring up a good point. You bring up a lot of good points, as a matter of fact. I'm speaking in terms of the many, like one of the many qualities you'll need to maintain, especially a relationship going back that long. You'll need a lot of different qualities that I think a lot of people today lack, men and women. And you can point your fingers at either side, but really and truthfully, it's just like loyalty has that insurance that I'm not going to go out and, you know, bang a whole bunch of fucking dudes and bring you back some bullshit. Or hold on a second, Tico, what are you doing? Are you murdering someone? Are you dragging the body in the trunk?
He's like killing an android. No, but like that's the thing. Like they say, old dogs can't learn new tricks, type of thing. But like, what is dogs are more synonymous with, you know, females, you know, a lot of the time. So it's like that really only applies to that. Like you see Sifu's been around, you know, talking about this one woman who he's been in contact with, that whole thing. I'm not trying to put the guy on blast, but I'm just saying it's like at any point in life, in a man's life, he can sort of like rise to the occasion and kind of like bring that loyalty, or bring whatever qualities we can get into the qualities too, because it's not just loyalty, because you can be loyal as hell, you know, and shit still won't work out for you.
Well, it's also like what you were talking about in terms of like abusive relationships. Like some women become so attached that, you know, there could be like 1,001 nice guys that come up to them, but you know, you even see it in a lot of women where, you know, they don't remember the good guys who approached them, or they rejected, or they were in a brief relationship with. But you ask them about their husband or their boyfriend who was abusive, you ask them how long were they in a relationship with that man, they'll tell you that they were in a relationship with that man for years, sometimes decades.
What I noticed with all the single ladies,
And sometimes
Yeah, all
they
the
mess
single
around and have
ladies.
kids.
Yeah,
They mess around and have kids with all these men too. So it's like
yeah.
one of those
Either
things.
that,
It's
or
like, then they go, but
if they managed to remain single, they told around they told around the nice guys and put them on a pedestal and be like, those are my best friends and stuff. But they would never. They would. Everybody's always like, is that your boyfriend? Is that your boyfriend? And they're like, they would never date that guy, which is almost puts what they view being in a relationship into perspective. Really, like, what do they really think being in a relationship is really
something,
like
something,
all the single
something.
ladies.
Yeah, something I noticed about women also, the same person that we're talking about, like a lot of women dating men that beat their ass, is the men that are in relationships for a long period of time aren't usually the men who actually give them orgasms either. So let that sink in for a little bit. Like, let that sort of run in here. They're not the men that are in relationships for a very, very long time, who are getting their ass whooped by, who's their significant other, who they're going to settle down and marry, aren't the men that's actually giving them orgasms. The sad part about that, typically women don't stick around with the men who actually give them orgasms. Something that like a lot of psychologists and a lot of marriage counselors and people leave out when it comes to the relationship. Specifically, there's good sex and then there's orgasms, basically. And the sad part about that is a lot of women do have good sex. There's a lot of women right now that'll sit here and tell. I know a lot of women right now. You can actually ask them who they were in a relationship with the longest and who they were in a relationship with the shortest. And I'm willing to bet any money, 9 times out of 10, that one of the shorter relationships was the one of the men who gave her an orgasm, and her longest relationship, she probably never even had an orgasm.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah. There's good sex, and then there's orgasm sex, and a lot of times when you're in a relationship, you're not getting that orgasm sex every single freaking time that you're having sex, let
And
alone
the sad part about that,
whenever you need it.
there's been times when women can be in a relationship and be faking the orgasms or just faking it in genders. And the sad part about that, that's what they typically do. And the sad part about that, women won't really admit to that until after the bed and after the relationship's done, and they're talking to friends about the shit. And they actually got to recant when how many times they had an orgasm. They actually find out very quickly that they had an orgasm, but it wasn't with the man that they had babies with. It wasn't to the man that they had babies with. It wasn't to the man who they were in a relationship for the longest time, had children with. And that's the sad part.
Yeah, so the women who quote unquote have class, or the women who have the ability to stick around in a relationship, they're not even giving all of they're not even like really vulnerable when it comes to the man that they're with, because they're kind of, they have to be on guard, because that's kind of like how they view being in a relationship, is like having all these showing stuff here, hiding stuff there. I kind of understand that too, because you have to have some sort of something that keeps the things fresh a little bit, and being vulnerable can really just wear things out, especially if it's early on in a relationship. Like if you just open up immediately with all the bad stuff, that's kind of like what I realize a lot of people do. There's a such thing as being like a expensive date kind of thing, where it's like you just sit around and just listen to somebody just talk about all the stuff that they got going on, and then you're like, well, what else is there to learn about you? What if you're willing to just spill everything out right away, kind of thing.
Yeah, but and the irony to that, it's another thing that I've noticed about a lot of these women too, these long-term relationships, is a lot of them typically, this is why I always quote the phrase, a life's too short for bad sex or no sex, basically. And this is typically why I always quote that phrase, for that reason, because I know a lot of people do that, or having bad sex or no sex right now. It's just funny how that works. And that's part, it's like, and the thing that I've always wondered is, how can you have children with somebody and never have an orgasm with somebody? So, like women can sleep with a bunch of men, not have
I was
children with
actually
those
reading
men.
yeah.
Like it's like a good example. Women can sleep with a bunch of men, not have children with a bunch of those men, and that be perfectly fine. But then have children with this man, and then all of a sudden they love this guy. They're in love with this person.
Sorry, I'll just butt in here, because I was reading that Taoist Secrets of Love book, and it talks about dual cultivation and how like esoteric sex is kind of dependent on both partners reaching orgasm. So it's like especially in the situations where like reproduction is on the table, you kind of want both parties to be like completely in sync, and that might mean like orgasming at the same time, or in this
Well,
in the
not,
sense
not,
that
not
you're
strict, though.
inward.
Even if they're having children, they're not orgasming. They're not orgasming.
No, I was just remarking on the fact that that's because in this culture we live more in like this male pleasure inducing sexual world, instead of like a more what the Taoists considered like dual cultivation and
Yeah, but
like the quest for sexual
there's the
life.
problem with that, yeah. There's a whole entire problem with that. The only
I don't know
problem
about
with that,
that
yeah.
because I'm looking at this one story right now where there's this 19-year-old TikTok star. She's basically, and this is just accordance to what I'm seeing here, in a entanglement, okay, with a 13-year-old. And then I have another story
Yeah, I
up
already heard
here.
about that one. Already heard about that.
I have another story up here where the NASDAQ is talking about forcing LGBT and race-based quotas on corporations. And then right below that, I'm looking at Sarah Fuller, the football player who kicked one of the worst kicks I've ever seen in my entire life. Apparently, she got Player of the Week for doing absolutely buttfuck nothing.
Yeah,
This is all today. For the exception of the TikTok star, but that's like if that was a 19-year-old dude grooming a 13-year-old girl.
What? Say again?
How far do you think that shit would go?
that nigga would be in jail. And
It makes more sense though, because women mature faster than guys do.
No. Because the sad part about that, Zoe Laverne is actually 19. That child that she kissed and was making out with is only 13. He's a boy.
Give me 1 second. I gotta start this engine up before my tank, because I got a feeling that it's gonna get cold
Tico,
enough.
I was saying if the guy was 19 and the woman was 13, she would be still on a higher level of maturity than he would.
That doesn't matter. A lot of courts would still punish the 19-year-old severely.
But apparently a TikTok spot to basically get away with doing stupid shit like this. And no fucking charges pressed.
But that's been the way. Double standard city.
So the sad part about that is, they'll say, well, nobody pressed charges. Now, if a guy was to do that to a woman, nobody would have to press charges. The state would press charges on you.
Yeah, because they tried that bullshit a long time ago where it's like, oh, but the parents consented, and that doesn't matter. If the state doesn't consent, then guess what? It doesn't matter. Like there was a story about the 16-year-old girl trying to date like a 31-year-old. It did not matter. She wanted it. Didn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
Parents approved. Didn't matter. He lost his job, lost his license, whole 9 yards. So every time I see a story like this, I flip the genders. I'm like, if this is a fucking man, we'd all be losing our minds right now. But because it's a chick, pussy pass. So anybody telling me that we're not borderlining a gynocentric society again? Joe
Transgenderism is kind of going along the lines of corporate personhood, because like a corporation has to be treated like you see with the lockdown. None of these big companies have any of their rights stripped away. Like they're treated like normal people, as opposed to us, where we get
tax.
gendered people. Yeah, we get put into.
Well, no. See, no. You have. This has nothing to do with any of the shit we're talking about. You're going way too far off the damn topic with this stuff, and you're running on to another topic that has nothing to do with the topic. And on top of that, for your information, when both the small business and the big businesses pay taxes, only thing different is the big businesses pay less taxes because they have bigger loopholes to actually do that. Typically, bigger businesses pay anywhere between 10 to anywhere between 10 to 7% in taxes, basically, of their taxes, where small business typically pay about as much as we do, if not more.
Well, shit. I'm like I said, I'm a shit. I don't. It's a good thing I don't eat at McDonald's. That's for damn sure.
I just got through reading a story where they talking about corporations are basically forced to take someone of LGBT or race.
Wait. Who the hell is the NASDAQ to enforce this shit?
I don't know.
They'll
They'll probably work it through PR. I mean not PR, but they'll probably run it through HR. And I understand that, but that doesn't mean they still won't work with HR to get companies to go along. It's about money. They don't care. If you ain't getting the funding, then you'll practically will fold. Most companies will. Some companies will go ahead and take a stance, but you're going to lose a lot of grounding.
You're not. If you actually have a good company, you ain't got to worry about losing fucking money.
Well, after a while, who's going to support you in the stock market?
There's things and there's choice. There's always a Dow.
And then on top of that, well, on top of that, in terms of stocks, like if they're again, you saying they're a stock, but they're just saying that they're not doing business. They're like, let me get to the official report.
I mean, they can always move the company over. I mean, well, then again, it costs a lot of money to move it overseas. You know,
it's stupid to move it overseas, especially in defense.
This stock,
there's a lot of places that
cheaper.
This stock company is forcing LGBT race-based quotas on corporations.
I mean,
you could take it up with this video from Anthony Breyer Logan. Do the research on it, but I would imagine it wouldn't even. I don't care if it's NASDAQ or who. They're initially going in this direction. This is the direction they're going to go in, to where companies will not be able to make money unless you're hiring a specific kind of people.
Now, I got a question.
Here's the problem with that, though. A lot of these companies, they swear up and down that they're not American-based companies. They're China, they're Singapore, they're all these other places. So it's kind of hard to enforce something on somebody when, in fact, they're actually elsewhere. They're claiming they're elsewhere.
Good point.
Yeah, it's like quantum entanglement. As soon as they get taxed, they're like, we've outsourced most of our stuff to India, so we're technically an Indian company, you know.
Yeah, the sad part about that, a lot of these, especially another good example of that is Apple. Technically, we all think Apple's an American company. Well, as far as Apple's taxes are concerned, Apple's a Chinese or an Indian company or an African company now.
I mean,
just like when your date's going bad with the girl and you're like, what the hell is wrong? I thought that you wanted this. She's like, you're the one who brought me out here to the date. She's like, I don't know what we're gonna eat. I don't know what to pick. You're the one who brought me in. So it's always like she's always putting you in the driver's seat kind of thing, where you have to kind of figure out what to do. That's exactly how the companies operate. They're like, well,
the companies will always say they're elsewhere. And the sad part about that, their companies will always get assets and things like that. So the sad part about that, most of the company's assets are not even stateside; they're elsewhere.
Well, I'm just looking at California as an example. Like, they have the epicenter of business here at this point, and they're too fucking stupid. They're too fucking stupid to even know how to run it. And I'm simply implying that they're going down a path that doesn't negate to business or product. It's almost like they don't care. Like, if people like Joe Rogan and other businesses are leaving the state because of their bullshit rules and regulations, where they only want their people to exist, it's going to be a recipe for disaster. And the product that people need and want, they're going to eventually move to where those people are at, and that's going to affect the stock market heavily. So, I agree with you. I agree with you in the sense of, just let business be what the fuck it is. If they pull this bullshit, they're going to affect business greatly. But it's like...
Well, no, the sad part about that is even a lot of those businesses in California, they've been moved so many times that they rebuilt in new buildings in another spot. Like Google done moved around the world several times over. Apple done moved around the world several times over. All those tech farm companies, they done moved around the world several times over.
Yeah.
The sad part about that is, what a lot of people keep missing is that just because you want to tackle them, just because you want to hold them down, that don't necessarily mean it's going to actually happen. And the sad part about that, let's just say you tackle, they'll just hire non-binary robots basically. That way they can pretty much have somebody do their job, and they'll basically have a bunch of men basically fixing the robots. That's how you get around shit like that. And or there's another way I see happening is, like I was saying in another video, under the table jobs. They'll basically just hire nobody and basically act like they have a bunch of robots working things or computers working things. They don't have a bunch of under the table people working their jobs basically.
So that's what a lot of people are going to end up doing, especially if the inspectors come by and notice there's a bunch of qualified people for the job, not the fucking handicapped black midget that you were hoping for, the trans midget fucking. Wait, can you even call them midgets anymore? I think you can call them trans midget people, trans little black people. Yeah. So if they come by and see that there's not a trans little person, there better be somebody who gets down on their knees and be like, "I'm a little person." And then get some paint and start painting themselves black. I don't fucking know what to do. I don't know what to do. It sounds insane because, again, we just
identity politics.
Exactly. We just had a woman just win Player of the Year for basically doing. If a man did that job the same way that she did it, he'd be fucking crucified. He'd be kicked off the team.
Did anybody say John Scooty, anyone? Remember Scooty from the Steelers? Where's he at now? Scooty from the Steelers.
Well, in terms of the football chicken, then we'll move back to what we were talking about. Like, if Chickapoo if she gets hit one time, one brute dares hit her, you already know you're never going to hear the fucking end of it. Like, okay, so how does that relate to the stock? Well, I tell you how it relates to the stock. Fucking NASDAQ is talking about filling quotas for only specific genders. They're not. My point is, they're not focusing on.
I would like to see her get hit on the field. I don't give a damn.
I don't care either. But it's like it's not about product. It's about it's about an agenda for them. This is not about product. We are beyond. We are beyond product at this point. This is about fulfillment. This is about agenda, girl.
Yeah.
It's about agenda.
Like her fulfillment as a sports player, she could get injured tomorrow. It really doesn't matter.
Player of
the
year, yeah. Stunning, brave, phenomenal woman. Brave. She walked out there on that field of men and kicked that football through the uprights of intolerance and justice. And there are so many people on Twitter doing that. Doing that.
Yeah.
If I'm a stockbroker, I look at that shit and go, we better start making some pom-poms. Because the future is looking pretty female.
Right.
I hope she get hit one time. I hope she get hit hard. She'll be like, you should have hit her that hard. You shouldn't have been playing football.
I honestly am hoping for the complete opposite. I'm hoping for females who are capable so everyone could kind of shut the fuck up. It would kind of like...
No, fuck that shit. She need to get hit.
But scientifically, it's not going to happen because, again, all it's going to take is one woman to get hit, get broken in half. I look at something like the
That's the point. You gotta learn your fucking lesson. Get hit, fall down, don't get back up again. Be out for the rest of the fucking season. Fuck you, fuck your face, and fuck your day in your bed in traction because you're a dumb fuck. You should have been trying to play some shit at the end of the playing. So the chance of getting hit is very fucking high. No matter who you are, kickers have been hit before, quarterbacks been hit before, punters have been hit before.
You're getting hit.
That bitch can get hit.
Shinobi, she's from Florida. But the fact is that the lingerie football league, those fucking chicks, when I see those chicks, yeah, they might dress in lingerie or whatever the fuck. I tell you right now, if I see one of them big brisky linebacker bitches coming after me, I'm running, baby. I ain't sticking around for that bullshit.
See, here's the problem that I'm having with that.
Them bitches is scary.
No, they're not. First off, they ain't hitting that fucking hard. They're hitting each other first off. Knocking over a woman is very easy. I can knock over a 250-pound woman. Hell, I can knock over a 300-pound woman if I wanted to. It's that fucking easy. So what you're doing is not amazing. What you're doing is hitting each other. That'd be like Lazo. That'd be like my son Lazo knocking over his feet.
I'm just saying, have you seen it though? Like these bitches bring
I've seen it. They don't even hit that fucking hard.
I don't know. I've seen some pretty
like a good example.
comatose type hits and that fucking shit. And it's just the fact that
here's the problem that I have with the ghost stick. I've actually played tackle football with girls who actually played tackle. We played tackle football on concrete. Them bitches got ran up against bars, benches, gates, ground, every fucking thing under the sun, and them bitches got back up and played another round again, basically. These bitches couldn't even handle that type of game with us.
I'm just saying, if they want to find out the hard way,
the spotlight,
that's where they should go. Because trying to play with dudes, you're just gonna end up getting pancaked. That's all that's gonna end up happening.
And that's the problem. A lot of women don't want to play with females. They want to play with the males because there's more money with the males than there is with the females.
It's not gonna happen.
That one chick right now.
Who?
The one group you just from last week. They got the Sunny and Brave player of the week.
Okay, yeah, she kicked the football, but she didn't run it back. She didn't quarterback.
I know.
She didn't linebacker. She didn't defensive tackle.
I know this.
So it's like it's not impressive. I'm not impressed by that.
The bad part about that is, like I said, they've been doing that for a while now, where they have a bunch of female kickers, and they've been worried about them getting hit. The sad part about that, let them get to pro, you'll find out very quickly how cool and brave they really are while they're in practice. And they're out for the rest of the season. Matter of fact, they're out for the rest of their career.
What I'm waiting for is I'm waiting for that one guy to break the rules and just like aim for her and break her in half.
I'm waiting for one of those. Remember when they saw fucking dude was trying, the kicker was trying to tackle a fucking dude with the ball, and the dude just put his fucking foot in his face.
I'm just waiting for. I'm waiting for that first. Oh, did you just stab yourself there, Baron?
Like a cleat. Oh, I was emulating it. If you got like a cleat to the skin.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You don't know. Like, you ever had a cleat to the skin? It sucks. It fucking sucks.
All I'm waiting for.
It does.
Is I'm waiting for that first female NBA point guard, and then she's gonna make one basket. And oh my God! Oh, they're gonna she made one basket. Holy shit! Oh, and then the rest of the game, she's just complete fucking trash. But they're gonna praise her.
Like the WNBA, like the WNBA.
If that's not making a shot in the NBA, so it's something nice. People better chance of making a shot in the WNBA than the NBA.
These women can't dunk, can't alley-oop, can't barely do shit really, as opposed to the men. And yet they have the goal to complain about not being paid as much as the men. Mm-hmm. Stop it.
Mm-hmm.
Just like you were saying with the lingerie football league, like I give the girls credit. They hit, they get hit, but they don't hit as hard as the dudes. It don't come as close. It don't cut like it's impressive.
You get harder playing lacrosse too.
I'll just say this I'll just say this before I yield the floor to Yam. They play hard for like it's their division of football. If those same women went to the NFL and tried that shit in the NFL, they will be utterly destroyed by the Chargers, the Browns.
The Jets.
Go ahead, yeah. I'm sorry.
Well, I was gonna say, yeah, I used to get cleated in when I played soccer, but it was girls got cleated too, but it wasn't like they're also just not they don't play as aggressively, so there's like they're not slide tackling directly into your fucking shins and stuff, which is something that like happens all the time when you're playing in the male league. So it's like. To me, the amount of aggression really is just not even comparable in these female sports, because it's like they'll like do a layup, like, and when you look at female basketball, they're like they'll charge and then they'll like do a layup and then everybody's like, yay! But then there's never really there's nothing past that. There's nothing really that's like that exceeds that level of aggression. Like, well, what Tico is talking about, I'm like, that would actually be entertaining to watch, especially if it was like co-ed. That's why I think they should bring back the freaking gladiatorial games and stuff, because that would be freaking awesome. Just seeing like them fight, like who cares, male or female, just like fighting a lion or some shit. Like that would be just
that would be funny.
That would be so
You're
fucking
brave and
cool.
strong.
Like,
Get that lion, bitch. Get that lion.
I'm not a sports
Grab the
person,
gun,
but
go. No time for the gladiatorial game.
You would hear me doing sports talk if the gladiator games. I was like, did you hear that? Like Xena Warrior like killed 7 lions in the second quarter. It was amazing. I would be so invested in that. Like I would honestly be. I would do like, yo, you get your fantasy gladiatorial league. You get your fantasy draft. Make sure you draft whoever you went. Make sure you get Spartacus, man. Spartacus looking really good this year. I'll be all over that shit, man. We would have a whole gladiatorial draft league all in the manosphere. Everybody would pitch in.
You'd be like, congratulations, you have made it to the 4th quarter. Now you will face the champion. All hail for the champion. And then all you hear is a fucking club in a dark tunnel. And then out comes Beetlejuice.
Yeah. And then like the Inception foghorn plays. It's like, like, you're about to get destroyed, and we're all gonna watch. This is awesome.
Fucking outcomes.
We're all gonna laugh at you. We're all gonna laugh at you.
Fucking outcomes like Gizmo from Gremlins 2 or some shit like that. Like, what the fuck? Like, really?
Oh wow!
You guys did all this for this, and then you end up getting your ass kicked by Gizmo. You're all doing this. No, let me out! And he's all smiling at you while he's like looking all cute and shit. Or like you get choked out by Baby Yoda or something.
Yeah, I know, right? I'm just like saying, I'm choked out by Baby Yoda, as he says.
Wow.
There's some characters that are like just crazy overpowered, but it would be humiliating to lose to them. Like if you did all this fighting and then all of a sudden like your final battle is like Namor or something, like some dude who's just like he wears like fish scales as a costume, and then he's just super strength, so he just whoops your ass. You're like, God damn it, I'm getting beat by a dude in a scale leotard. This is fucking humiliating.
Wow.
He just rips your body in half. He's like, are you not entertained? And you're just sitting there. You're like, really, nigga? Leotard having ass. Look at your widow's peak.
One of them niggas who tell you
Wolverine haircut head ass.
One of them niggas who tell you how he's gonna whoop your ass, and then he proceeds to execute that.
Yeah, I know, right?
You're like,
I'm gonna kick you in the face, and then he kicks you in the
he
face.
Strips your agency. He's like, you will try to come at me from every angle, including trying to come at me from behind. I will thwart thee, and I will rip thy legs in half. And you're like, really? You didn't spell out my whole entire movements and every. I just give up. Just decapitate me now, please.
Oh, Goku in the face, ass nigga.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The sad part about that, yeah, that'd be something I would do. I'm going to keep you with this RPG, Josh. In this story. Then I'm going to set you on fire. Then I'm going to shoot somebody with RPG, lock it, and set them on fire.
The thing that you got to do with superheroes, you got to get them to punch themselves in the face, because they're the only ones that can dance. Like if they're impervious or super strong, you got to somehow outwit them to get them to hit themselves. Because if you get up close, obviously you're just dead meat. So you kind of have to like use some sort of illusion to get them to like try to swing, and then that fist comes back around and just punches their own like head off, or punches a hole through their own stomach.
What do you guys think about what do you guys think about Elliot Page?
Okay.
Who is this? This is the first time I'm hearing this person's name. Oh my God, I'm gonna be humiliated. Oh no! I feel like Michael Scott in the office. No! So it used to be Ellen Page. No, I was, dude. I used to just.
This is what my movement has done to my sweet and beautiful Juno.
I know, dude. I used to play. I rather not say.
But then again, she was kind of already. She was always lesbian, really. Technically, we we always kind of knew.
Yeah,
we always kind of knew that she was kind of like
when she banged Polly Bleeker in that chair. You were like, yeah, she definitely had more of a masculine role in that relationship.
Definitely. Shut up, sit in the chair, take this pussy. You're gonna take it.
Take this pussy, yes.
We're experimenting. Shut up. That's what you tell people.
And then she hefted that big ass Opposition chair, that fucking recliner with the. She pulled that shit from her car into the middle of the lawn. So she had some tea. She had some tea levels. She had some gains.
Yeah, she
to be able to drag that chair all the way over to the lawn. So,
Elliot Page. Wow. The only thing I can say is wow.
You think she's gonna get more roles now? Or
no.
Sorry.
Why do you wait? Why do you think he is now a he's? Because she wasn't doing too well at getting the roles. So now that we got some brownie points in this is all they fucking do. Now that we got some transgender brownie points and you're trending on Twitter, someone's going to be compelled to hire her for the stunning and the brave. We have a role for you, Elliot. We have a role for you.
No, there were just a lot of artists are afraid to go independent. So it's like Michael Bay retires, like all the greats retire, and then the positions are open at these studios. So then it's almost like when you feel like they try to empower younger people to like go for that higher position, always strive to be the best. You still got further to go. Oh yeah, you made a little amateur project back when you were in college. That's nothing. Go like you need to go into bigger and brighter things. Well, then they get into that position and they're like they have to be woke and or associate with woke people, and this is kind of what you get is like what Sherm was just saying. You get a bunch of people who just have to be in front of one another and impress one another with their whole woke ideology.
It turns into playing a game of grab ass. That's pretty much all this is a game of grab ass.
Elaborate. Please elaborate on that one. I don't know.
I'm just waiting for Holly Berry to come out with the dick and change her name to Wilbert and wear a fucking Hanukkah on her head. And
I'm explaining to you what grab ass.
Wilbert Berry.
It's like a game of tag, but you're fucking running around in circles, trying to grab each other's asses. And that's
I just looked it up. It was like
the main main goal is the
slaying North American U.S. military,
trying to play grab ass.
What?
Foolish or disruptive behavior, horseplay, frequently into play grab ass. Behavior. To engage in horseplay.
All it is a bunch of grab ass.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I just broke it down in a literal sense.
Yeah. No. It has
military talk, Baron. That's military talk right there.
Military talk.
I just basically gave everybody a fucking visual, of the term grab ass.
One time I was told, the terrorists went in there and they butt fucked the bunker. Excuse me? They butt fucked the bunker?
There had to be alliteration. That's how you knew he was a writer at heart. Even though he must have shot some people. He definitely was a lyricist.
Yeah, my favorite is the Dog and Pony Show.
Or the High at the Weenie.
Yeah.
Yeah, Karen's over there playing High at the Weenie with Jim again.
Has it correct. Sean is right on the money. Transformers, the movie.
Transformers.
That was a fucking
starring
Dog and Pony Show.
Megan Fox.
And Ellen,
the
Elliot,
one guy who is in all of the
and
the
Elliot
romantic
Page.
And Elliot Page.
Elliot Page will be now. She is now Shia LaBeouf's character.
Like I said,
Damn, dude, imagine Elliot Page and Megan Fox in this.
One huge dog and pony show. This is one woke dog and pony show. See what it is like the dog and pony show. I'm giving you a visual of this one. It involves a dog and a pony. Now the dog can ride on top of the pony. The pony cannot ride on top of the dog. See, it always ends up with the dog fucked up because the dog will try to get the pony to ride upon the dog, and the dog will get crushed and trampled. And that's the end of the dog and pony show. That's usually the conclusion of it. There's many versions of it, but I can't.
The military has a lot of good sayings. No, yeah, the military has a lot of good sayings. Just not all of them are very politically correct.
Some of them don't get anywhere. Some of them go everywhere. And some
that's why I think it's weird how it's like
straight to the point.
Like how political correctness is. Yeah, how political correctness
someone will get you in trouble.
Yeah, sometimes.
Those used to be the two places that were untouchable by political correctness. Is like the military and your parent and parenting. It's like you used to say,
yeah, that's finished.
Like Sally used to be like,
all the other kids have a swap mate. I call him a father fucker.
Yeah,
I call him a gay swap mate of mine a father fucker. I can't call him a motherfucker.
Well, I'll say around 2004-ish when I first got in, we couldn't do the Eskimo pussy chant because that's when things were starting to get a little bit, girly girl and can't do that. Political correctness started rearing its head into the military. Now, fast forward today, it's a feminist shit show.
Yeah. Like
thanks, feminism.
The people in my unit keep me away from officers for a reason, or try to divert officers away from me. I have probably mostly because they know I have no filter on my fucking mouth and I don't give a shit. And the fact is, besides I don't give a shit, and I have a lot of knowledge of a lot of fucking things of the military. So they don't want to, because I have a lot of knowledge and I don't fucking hold my tongue. They basically divert officers away from me, and that exempts me from public speaking.
I'll be back.
Okay.
Yeah, they divert officers away from me.
That makes me want to ask you, do you get dragged into family gatherings too, or is that something that you get left out of? Like, say a sibling, or not a sibling, but a extended relative is getting married or something, for example, or say there's a baby shower, or there is a graduation.
They may try to include me in family gatherings because they know they got some single, desperate fucking women who are looking for a fucking man.
There you go. I mean, other than that,
I'm single and not fucking desperate.
Yeah, you're single.
They will try to fucking play that fucking card on me, and it doesn't fucking work because I don't ever.
Because I noticed that anytime that there's like a family gathering, it's like, why would you want any of the single men there other than, because it just must be torturous for them. Like,
I don't show up. I don't waste my fucking time.
Yeah. For sure. And just because you're like the only guy there, that there isn't a clear source of where you relieve your stress or how you cope with life, or you're just the most, you're just like, you're the most, if you're the highest and the lowest expectation, you have the highest and the lowest expectations out of everybody who's there, because everybody else is just kind of like, anybody who isn't single and male is basically like has a role there.
I just don't go.
And it's just to be pleasant. just to be a pleasant person.
I'm an asshole.
Typically.
I don't give a fuck if I'm at a wedding, I'm at church, at the mosque, at home, on the road. The only time I remotely give some form of a fuck is when I'm at the shipper of the consignee. And it's usually good enough to get in, drop my load off, get my paperwork signed. And as soon as I hand off the paperwork, I'm going back to my truck. You know? I'm here. I'm so-and-so. I'm here for this company. I'm here to just drop off a load. Yes. Paperwork's off. Pull to the dock. Just sit in my truck. Until I stop hearing forklifts moving. Then I go out and check and then go right back to my truck. Other than that, I am not going to damn interact with anybody on the docks or in the supermarket. Unless I have to go into the supermarket, unless I park at I have to drop a load at a Walmart, I'll get my shopping done, or a Sam's Club or a store or something to that. I'll get my shopping done and get back into my truck. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like I said, you're like the highest. You have the highest and the lowest expectations. Like, you're people who are a part of the family, as in have been initiated or have some sort of asset or living wallet that they're bringing into the family. They have no problem just chilling or just I'm not gonna say wasting time, because it's quality time, but just like being with all the family members, chatting it up and talking about what's new. But like as a single man, especially in this day and age, you're kind of like, you ask yourself, like, what's the point? Unless there's somebody in the family that's just so interesting that you really just got to pick their brain and get to know them. But I mean, like, with all the trend following NPCs, what really is the point of reconnecting with those family members, just for them to tell you, oh, you got to go out there and find somebody, or why are you the only single guy here, or that kind of whole talk, that rigmarole, and
I usually tell them. I usually tell them,
the dog and pony show.
Am I breaking any laws?
Where the booty? Did I miss the booty?
Yes, I'm sorry.
You've been Mr. Booty.
Bring the booty back out.
You're about fucking 1 hour and 27 minutes away.
Bring the booty back out.
I know.
Get the booty.
Come on down. Come on down.
Where the booty? Yes. There it is. We need some new booty too. We need all kinds of booty. We need to make this show great again, goddammit.
Did you find her, Miss New Booty?
I just took a bong hit, so I needed something beautiful to look at. Thank you.
This guy.
I appreciate that.
Get it together. Bring it back to
Get it together, son.
the Players Cup.
I'm going to take a vote. How long should I grow my beard, or should I cut it?
It's your fucking beard.
Yeah,
Grow it long as you damn well please.
Yeah. Your choice.
I want you niggas to help me.
I'm sorry, I don't have a license for that. Tico, you got a license
if you want to be a simp or a pimp.
Yeah.
You want to be a pimp, you got to shave.
So if I want to be a pimp, I got to shave the beard. Why is that?
Pretty much, yeah.
Why is that, Baron? Why do I have to shave the beard if I want to be a pimp? And can I keep my mustache at least?
Oh hell!
Simple, plain, and put. I mean, if you want to be that 13-year-old that the 19-year-old girl's trying to hit on, you gotta be the pimp. You gotta shave. You gotta be looking boyish. You gotta be looking boyish.
You're right. I'm noticing. Yeah, I'm noticing that motherly, take advantage of the boy next door type of thing in porn lately.
Exactly. See,
Yeah.
and if you don't shave, you're gonna be handsome. And that what women like to do to handsome men is, different than what they like to do to the guys who are just shaven and just evil.
Does anyone have any counter arguments to what Baron is saying here? I mean, I understand what he's saying, but I mean, give me a counter argument to kind of make my decision.
Well, I'll just try to stoke the fire more. Tico talks about this between a Chad and an actual bad boy. See, the Chad is the guy who has the beard.
What? I've known some fucking killers with a beard. I've met and hung up and ate dinner with some fucking killers that have a beard, a full on beard and mustache.
Well, it's not like they don't look handsome with the beard and mustache. It's really probably scruffy and it's grown all the way down to their chest, and they're just like.
You know what? I think I made up on my mind with MIGTOW. Nigga, I'm a big motherfucker. I'm a killer. I ain't no lover, nigga. My loving days is over, baby. It's time to get nasty.
Just
Whoa, what's on your Twitter profile?
I don't got Twitter.
Yeah.
I'm not on Twitter.
Oh shit, here we go. What happened?
That's probably why. That explains a lot.
I'm on Twitter.
I don't got one.
Wait a minute. What did you leave? What happened?
What happened? I'm gonna need the tweet.
I believe the children are the future. Let me see. Twitter. Wait, your Twitter's not up here. God damn it.
Twatter.
I don't got a Twitter. I don't shit. I'm not even on that shit.
BitChute, DLive, Twitch, ThinkSpot, and NewTube. What's NewTube? Oh, that's right. I remember us talking about NewTube.
Is that different than brand new tube? Or are they the same thing?
I don't know. We'll see. I'm thinking. Trust me, I'm thinking heavily about another site. Definitely. I am thinking about a definite new base of operation. And basically, YouTube's just going to be like a live stream mini Sherm infestation. That's about it. Probably barely that. Just live stream all the time. Take as LeBron James would say, take my talent to South Beach while I have my newly shaved beard.
I'm worried that like even if I don't have voice. Like the way that I play a game can still be seen as patriarchally oppressive, and like just the decisions that you make in the game can be interpreted as red pill and or MIGTOW. Like if you don't choose a romance option in Mass Effect, then like Sony will just cancel your PlayStation Now subscription, because that's essentially what they're heading towards. And it's like, why make an open world interactive role playing game? Yeah. Huh?
I'll tell you right now, if Cyberpunk 2077 doesn't come out in the next 10 days, if I don't spend $60 on this fucking game so I could play it endlessly, it could be my new Skyrim. And if this game is not good, I'm going to murder someone. More specifically, someone who worked on this fucking game. I'm going to try to murder you. Murder. I will start by setting your car on fire. Why would you make me wait this long? This long for a game that sucks this bad. I will murder your family.
Does this game even look like promising? Like, what is it actually? You gotta
have some sport. You gotta torture them first.
Is there like an online component or a multiplayer or anything, or is it just all just
murder?
You have to kill them slowly. What you do is you hook them up to an IV, make sure they got plenty of fluids in their system, in their body,
Jesus.
and make sure they get plenty of nutrients to keep the body healthy. As you're basically removing strips of skin, and slowly with a dull, rusty knife,
Mm-hmm.
and you start with the big, like the skin along the foot, like not the bottom, just like right where the bottom and where the middle between the top and the bottom on the side, on the inside of the sole, like right above the sole, and you start skinning it with a dull knife slowly,
Mm-hmm.
and then you clean it with lemon juice, rubbing alcohol, and then you use gunpowder instead
Money
of salt.
AD.
And then as that heals,
What's
you then
good?
work
When
your
that
way
money
up,
talk,
like little tiny strips of skin along the
when that money talk, I
Achilles
ain't even tripping
tendon.
no shit. When that money talk, flood going
And
dripping in
then
this bitch. When that money talk,
you
you know
make
I
sure you
ain't
do it
tripping
on
no
both
shit. When that
feet,
money talk,
but leave a little tiny strip of skin, like in between in between incisions, because you're gonna need to do that later. Then you start dotting along the leg up toward the body, the mid body, because then you leave little tiny things, because those you want to try to keep them alive as long as possible so that they feel it. Because you're gonna need all those things. You're gonna need that because you're gonna go from 1 foot all the way up the leg, underneath between the legs, and then you're gonna go all the way down. But you want to try to keep that blood centralized, because that's gonna come in handy later. You want to keep fluids in them, and then you want to start
Knock it
on
off. Pick another topic.
Okay, that well, I was about to get to the floating ribs.
Yeah.
when that money talk, I've been on this shit. When that money talk,
Thank you for the like, Mr. Money AD. Wish you could come on in here. Have some fun with us, man.
I'm just sending a link. Discord.
Hey, I'm called Creep Show McGee.
Who's Creepshow McGee?
I guess me.
Why would you call yourself Creepshow McGee?
I didn't call myself Creep Show McGee. Look at the comment section.
just think what they're saying about you on Twitter. You don't even know.
I don't give a fuck.
Who is Sean and what is he talking about? What you talking about, Sean?
Sean never been on the panel.
I don't know why.
He's a
but when I
commenter.
look at his profile in the comment, it looks like a horse. But then when I see it on the screen, it's clearly a Jason mask. I don't know why. I'm having like weird eyes or something.
Weird eyes,
optical illusion.
motherfucker. Weird eyes, motherfucker.
What were we talking about?
Before the diversion, we were talking about video games. Some video games, the Cyberpunk.
Oh yeah, if this
Dolly
fucking
Parton.
Cyberpunk game is not fucking the next what they say it is, and don't give me this, because apparently we gotta wait a year, which is why I'm glad I didn't get the PS5, because you have to wait a year to play this game anyway. You know what I mean? So I'm like, well, I'll just play Cyberpunk 2077 on the Xbox One or PS4 until you come out with it on the PS5 and Xbox One, and then I'll buy the new system, because then I would want to play Cyberpunk.
Wait, it's not on PS5.
Exactly, Baron. It's going to be a whole year before it's on the PS5 and our Xbox Series X. Whole year.
You're kidding.
No, go look it up, please. I indulge you.
Here, let me break this to you. I'm not buying the PS5.
Preach.
You know, I don't see the point where I should. Why should I buy
Cyberpunk
the
77
PS5?
on pre-order.
When first off, they're really trying to push. What they're really trying to push is people to not buy the one with the disc with the damn disc tray. They want the people to have digital copies. And for me, digital copies, it's just basically a license to tell your fans, screw you. You don't have a choice. You know, that's all it is.
Sort of, but it's also
that,
just to make it expedient to be able to get a game without really without even ever needing to leave the house to go to GameStop. Like GameStop's more of like a third party.
I'd rather deal with a third party because you know why I'd rather deal with a third party?
Yeah.
Because if the game sucks and you downloaded it, do you think you get that money back?
Yeah. Well, that's
you don't
what
even get
reviews
a
are
portion.
for.
You're not even going to get a portion of it back.
That's what game reviews are for, though. And there's plenty of that now with
YouTube.
Game reviews.
Well,
Do you
if
watch any
fucking
game reviews?
The Last of Us 2 swept the fucking Game Awards, then that should just let you know the bullshit that's going on in game journalism currently. Like, that fucking game pissed off so many fucking people, and it had such a drop-off after week 2 for it to win that many awards. Like, are you fucking kidding? Like, no, I think they swept the awards, basically.
They did.
And I'm like, are you fucking serious? This is what I'm talking about with this political correct bullshit. Why else did this game win that award or these series of awards other than the fact of my transgenderism? Which is just more fuel on the fucking fire, because now everyone's questioning the credibility of any of this shit in terms of the awards. So it's like, well, okay, congratulations, guys. You've killed game journalism. Good job. You've now destroyed game award shows. Good job. What else? What else you want to destroy? The games themselves? Good job, because you're doing that currently too. It's like that's why I'm not a DSP or a Brad or actually I'm sorry. I can't believe I just said that first name.
They're not really journalists. They just jerk off on.
I'm not a guy who's gonna keep keeping up with the game. I'm just gonna. First of all, I don't do this shit professionally. I just do it for fun. So I'm gonna go at my own pace and post whatever I kind of feel like. And it is what it is. And
I just hate dying. I just hate not being able to counter at the last second. That's the only reason why I bought the wire controller. I don't really care about being
this fucking guy went
top
all
of the
way
ring.
back.
I know.
Almost
this guy.
2 hours.
Damn, you must be. Damn,
That is one of the most legendary callback jokes I think I've ever heard in my life.
The sad part about that is nobody was from.
Damn,
it wasn't even a callback joke technically. It was just it was more like a callback concern. Like, he's really concerned about this wire controller thing. Like, it really means something.
Damn,
I know, it means this. And actually, the wireless controllers actually have more of a reaction time than actually wire controllers. So, like, they're not the
Stop putting yourself in positions where you have to react split second.
Yeah, I'm serious.
Or just start picking high tier characters.
Yeah, not everybody can do Laszlo, yeah.
I play a low tier. I don't necessarily play low tier characters, but I get what you guys are saying. Good, you guys are coming from.
Not everybody can be Laszlo, yeah.
I mean, I get it. If you feel that a wire controller improves your game, then go for it. But I would feel it's unnecessary. You should just I test it out. Try it with a wire controller and then try it with a wireless.
I haven't even gotten it yet. Yeah, but yeah, I will.
PlayStation 5, the wireless controllers are much better.
Wait, what fighting game are you playing again?
Oh, I'm not really. Wait, which one am I playing? Oh, well, there's just a few, like, in the those WB games, or like the games with free flow combat. The counters are like split second, and if you play on the hardest difficulties, you have to pretty much like be able to counter like multiple attacks like in rapid succession. So I'm just realizing, like with the wireless, I'm trying to try different things out to see what works, but I don't know if it's a late. I don't know. It's probably not latency. Yeah, it's probably not the latency issue. But dude, if it does improve, then I'll know.
It's you. We all know it's you. Because we all play with both controllers, and we know it's you. The only latency problem is the actual human being.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm just messing with you.
Yeah.
I'm just picking on you now.
It's cool.
So what are the name of, like, have I ever heard of any of these fighting games? Have you ever put them on your channel?
Well, the one I do play Mortal Kombat 11, Shadow of Mordor or Shadow of War, and Batman, like Arkham Asylum. What other games would be really good, really important to? Well, anything with quick time events.
Oh, okay.
Batman is lame.
Batman is not lame.
I actually don't play Batman.
Maybe that third game. Like when I get around to that third game, I'm gonna like that one and Dead Space 3. When I get around to those two games, I'm gonna really dread those fucking playthroughs because I really cannot stand Arkham Knight and fucking Dead Space 3.
Yeah,
those are some of the worst trilogy installments ever. To me,
it's good. It's good as like gameplay footage if you're doing a commentary on, because it's like free flow combat's kind of like it's fun, and then like I know Gundam or somebody played a lot of Arkham when they were doing commentary videos, so it's a good game for that. But they're not good for anything else besides just doing a video. Like a good example. Don't get me wrong, COD is pretty good. But it's even better if you do it over. If you do a voiceover over it, and make it into a video.
I don't do commentary because I can't get my technology fucking on par. So what
I'm talking about is like if I make a video, I basically just do a voiceover to get my videos over. Like I do the COD.
Well, I mean, I could do a voiceover, but
I mean, like, not a voiceover per se. It's a gameplay and me talking about a topic basically.
I would have to do something. I would have to do something like I did with Cuphead. Like it would be like
awesome game.
Like my top 10, whatever the fuck.
I almost bought Cuphead when I saw you playing it, and I saw the commentary. I was like, like, do I need to buy it?
That's what I'm going to start doing on my channel, something like that. But the gameplay itself is just going to be just the gameplay. But in terms of me sitting here and trying to sync up my voice with the game, that part I've always struggled with.
No, you're not trying to sync up your voice with the game, but basically it's just playing the game. You're taking it, recording it, and using it as video for YouTube, so you have a voice. So basically put your voice in where you recorded voice files.
Yeah, most of my videos are just a black screen. Yeah,
Well, that's basically Mini Sherm then, but like. In terms of
that's kind of like the game with Yan was talking shit on me and your last thing talking about Tico running around knifing motherfuckers and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're just talking about a topic while you're killing people.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah. Well,
you're like you basically have to be nonchalant. You basically have to be spontaneous, and you just knife.
The thing about that, I went back to watch that last thing that y'all were in. If Tru Sherm goes, Tico, running around knifing people, that sounds like Tico. It's like, oh, big thank you. Thanks for assassinating my character. I'm talking to you on my factor, Tru Sherm. I thought we were better than that. That sounds like Tico. Like, damn, just throw me under the bus here, Tru.
Hey, look.
It's not the first time. It's not the first time, dude. When I heard you blowing up at him on Friday Night Blaze, you're like, that's why I came at you, because you said that I don't like chicken, and I was like, damn.
like the mother of my kid. She still gives me shit about chicken and Roscoe's chicken and waffles, and she's just like, "You ate my chicken," and I'm like, "I didn't eat your chicken on purpose. Like, my God, he put your chicken in front of me, and I started eating, and you assumed I took it from you, and I didn't take it." And it's like this whole thing that she just swears up and fucking down didn't happen, but it apparently in her mind it did. And when shit like that happens, it is hard to convince people otherwise, as opposed to what you saw in yours or what you experienced. So it's like, are we living in the same fucking timelines? Are we in the same reality? Or what's going on? I feel like it's a fucking sitcom or something sometimes.
You don't tell me I'm not black because I don't need shit in Disney, bro.
I did not say
you're talking about me, the callback concern.
I did not say you were not black because
you didn't say that. You posted that.
I did not. I said
yes, you did.
I don't remember anything like that.
That was a year and a half ago. Dude, I remember it. Mr. Forma remembers that. Wait till you bring his ass back to the state. We're gonna talk about this.
Don't remember that, sir.
The very first time I met Tru Sherm ever, and this nigga said, "You can't be black. You don't eat chicken."
Wait, there's a wait. Did you guys see this? It said MMA in Russia. Female star destroys 530-pound man. So that's what they got to do. That's what they got to do in order to compete in co-ed. Just go after all of them.
Here's the problem now. Now, what's that 500-pound man with a cell on top of him?
Oh yeah, I think he was being respectful, and it's a fake. Oh, it said sorry. I think it's fake. I think it's fake. Sorry, I kept watching. Yeah, I think it was just for just to sell a couple of views. Yeah. Well, they didn't get me. I just watched the thumbnail. Ha ha. I didn't click the view. They did get me. Yeah.
I knew you did. The way you responded. I knew they got your ass.
Yeah, you emotionally react to it. Now they're gonna be like, yes, yes, we're pushed up to the algorithm.
What? So, what was supposed to be interacted with?
What are you talking about, sir?
Yes, I am. Apparently.
Oh my gosh, I'm not even gonna look. Oh, you guys were just talking about that. The Quartering just put a video out 2 hours ago.
What's that?
The TikTok groomer.
Yes.
Yep.
Everybody's gonna talk about it now. Look at that.
Hey, we're on the same page.
Actually made a video about that when it first happened on TikTok. We made a video about it saying, trying to explain herself out of trouble basically.
Alrighty. So
I thought somebody was gonna make a video about how liberals think that all the black people are stupid or less than because they need somebody to be.
Yeah, I did.
You know,
Tico.
It's on high. It's on high right now. It's on high right now.
Wow, that's impressive. I'm basically stupid, right? Oh wow!
You're supposed to be. Yeah, you're supposed to be dumb.
According to liberals.
Can you please explain to me Elder Scrolls Online? Like, I am really not understanding this.
Don't do it. Don't do it to yourself. Don't do it to yourself. Trust me. Don't do it to yourself.
It's fun. It's fun.
It's fun. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to. When? Damn, not yet. Yeah,
if you have people to play. If you have people to play with, it's even more. I mean, it actually is fulfilling to the fullest. But it's not Skyrim. It's definitely not Skyrim.
The problem is I'm an asshole. And
guess who got 2 thumbs in the peanut butter and jelly sandwich? This guy.
I want to.
So don't confuse this game with Skyrim. Got it.
Yeah, it's definitely not Skyrim. Yeah.
I mean, for me, it's like I never have enough people. I always want to start a battle, but I can't fucking get enough people, or
Yeah.
It's kind of fucked.
Or like Grand Theft Auto. Same thing with Grand Theft Auto. It's like you play it by yourself. Yeah, it's fun. But it's not as fun as when you play with other people.
Right.
That's what I'm hoping
I'm hoping Cyberpunk, I'm hoping games in the future can kind of fill both those niches for people. That way I don't have to buy a multiplayer game and a single player game to enjoy
I'm hoping games in the
both.
future.
Oh, they already talked about that. They're already talking about the multiplayer for Cyberpunk being its own standalone game. They're already talking about that. Already.
So I gotta spend $60 more just to play
Exactly.
I think I might just, I don't know, man. I might just buy I might just wait for the multiplayer to come out.
I guess
No,
I gotta
that's
save
not true.
$120 now. Like,
American Brazil, he's sticking down. He's too scared of someone. He's too scared of someone for everything. He's scared like himself.
America's the bill is
America's fuck yeah.
America's the bill.
Oh, yeah, I'll look for this.
Live with the KO hat. Going into cryo sleep.
Yeah, I was looking for my joint service transcripts.
How about you not show him on the last week?
I'm not fucking showing them motherfuckers. I'm just I was looking for them. You know?
You come over there and bust your ass and see Jersey.
God damn.
I'm in flashbacks to that stream that Win did with all those trolls. I was like, be careful, Win, you're in some dangerous territory.
I'm serious.
I was like,
It sounds like some Helm's Deep type shit.
Hey, look,
it was more like Duke Nukem Knee Deep in Hell.
Man, this shit looks like some
came here to kick ass.
Dynasty Warriors type shit. This is what this looks like. It looks like some Dynasty Warriors.
Oh, I forgot about that one.
It's a fun game. You just be slashing and climbing people.
Warriors. Hey, how many of y'all remember Golden Axe?
This is like Diablo.
No, Golden Axe. How many of y'all remember Golden Axe?
Yeah, I remember Golden Axe. It's a lot like it's a lot like Streets of Rage.
Mm-hmm. I think Golden Axe is better than Streets of Rage.
No.
Yeah.
If they don't come out with something that could counter Streets of Rage 4, then no.
No. Well, I'm talking about Golden Axe is better than Streets of Rage before Streets of Rage 4.
It wasn't better than Streets of Rage 2.
It was better than Streets of Rage 2.
No, Streets of Rage 2 was the best NES game on the fucking Sega as opposed to Street Fighter Turbo 2. Street Fighter Turbo 2, Mortal Kombat, and Streets of Rage 2 were the best games on Sega as opposed to Sonic, all the Sonic games. There were no other games that existed.
Golden Axe is better than Streets of Rage 2.
Everyone knows that Golden Axe is the game that got sold with the console, which doesn't make it a bad game, but it doesn't make it a Streets of Rage 2.
It's a better game. They have better sound effects. Sorry.
I'm going to look it up right now. I'm sick of this shit.
You haven't played Golden Axe, obviously. Golden Axe, shit. You have three players. And all the screaming I used to go on with that one. It was it was right there.
His mother was killed by Death Adder? Wow.
Wow. Nice.
Oh my god. Oh.
What the hell?
The aliens have gotten Tico.
Android Massacre.
The aliens have gotten Tico, ladies and gentlemen.
When that happened.
You were roboting pretty bad. I thought we were getting ready to have like an Independence Day moment.
Gilius Thunderhead, the dwarf.
You were just roboting pretty bad. But now you're pretty good now. You sound good.
That's because I walked too far away from my computer with my wireless headset.
Oh, that guy looks dangerous.
We need a vote of some kind. Golden Axe. I mean, they're both good games, but subjectively, I just believe that Streets of Rage was just the better game.
I'm sorry. If we're going to talk about Streets of Rage 2, I'm going to go as far as to say Double Dragon was better than Streets of Rage 2.
You're out of your fucking mind now. Now you're entering into some sacrilege bullshit. Now you want to throw Battletoads on the fuck out of here. Now you're insane.
Dude, I actually like the soundtrack for Golden Axe. I've never played it, but I actually
Golden Axe has the best soundtrack, period.
You know what? I'm not even saying Double Dragons was a bad game, but it was fucking infuriating.
It was a bad game. I was just getting that, but Golden Axe was good stuff. Golden Axe had a better soundtrack, Golden Axe had better enemies. Golden Axe had better fight mechanics than Streets of Rage. This is all around better.
Dude, you can sprint and just tackle the shit out of somebody in Golden Axe. That's pretty badass, dude. And then you just blow everybody up with a potion.
Yeah, literally.
God, that makes me want to play fucking Golden Axe right now, actually.
I'm gonna send you the video.
And then the Barbarian with his Barbarian double-sided axe roll that he used to do. He used to fuck everybody up in the line and shit like that. It was like, oh shit, he was the shit. Should he play with any of the characters, they could do a tag team moves and fuck people up. That was the shit. If they had tag team moves.
That's pretty diverse. That's a pretty diverse gameplay mechanic.
I'm sorry. Streets of Rage don't got that. Unless you pick somebody up and throw them at somebody and they lose their damn life.
Then you gotta fight the big niggas with the hammers.
Yeah, literally.
Big niggas with the hammers.
That's the only way I can describe them.
Big niggas with the hammers.
Yeah,
they got spike pauldrons and a big ass fucking hammer. That's the big niggas with that.
You fight something similar like that in Streets of Rage 4. It's like there's a bunch of niggas with hammers and niggas with swords, and you throw a hammer at them and they catch it and they throw it back at you. Like, what the fuck is this? Playing catch with a nigga and...
Yes, the sad part about that, they don't let go of that hammer. That's the problem. They fuck you with that hammer like Shao Kahn on some Shao Kahn shit.
Yeah, they look like Shao Kahn without a mask and like 80 pounds heavier.
They just fuck you up and Golden Axe. You gotta use that tag team to fuck them up. You don't have a tag team partner. You gotta be really, really good and have really, really good timing, or you're going to get fucked up by them dudes with the big ass nigga with hand sledgehammer.
I'm going to go ahead and say, without a shadow of a doubt, Money AD, that Streets of Rage 4, which I'm going to feature on my gaming channel, all 5 characters. I'm going to go ahead and say that out of all of them, 4 is the best. My only complaint about it is it's not long enough, and the story is kind of meh. But nigger, the fucking fighting is fucking phenomenal. You will have fun for.
Only
if you're into beat 'em ups, though. If you're not into beat 'em ups, you won't really like Streets of Rage 4.
My only problem with Streets of Rage 4 is the new characters can't run, but the old characters can't.
Right.
The new characters can't sprint, but the old characters can.
Well, the ones in Streets of Rage 3 can. They normally can sprint. But, like, I think only
two can run. Two can sprint, too.
I think the Chickapoo, the guitar girl, she can run. And that's about it. And what's his name? He can slide. Slide to the left. Slide to the ass. Right. Give you elbow to the face. Spin kick to your dick. Woo!
Everybody, skate on up.
Execute.
My favorite character in Streets of Rage 4 has to be the black dude, the Alex. That dude, he be punching, kicking, throwing. Oh my god, he's so strong. Big black strong man.
It'd be funny if they came up with like a plot explanation for why characters can't sprint in the sequel. It's like an evil force has prevented all the characters from being able to sprint.
Mr. X has figured out the perfect cocaine.
Wow.
I would run,
Everybody
man.
is just really high.
Not
They
only
can't run.
is the purpose okay, its nickname is Stephen Cocaine.
Okay.
That's what they need to do. That's what they need to do.
All right.
Just
Prince.
remake all the retro games, but put like Cupcake and PP Cocaine as the soundtrack,
Right?
and Belle Delphine. And
I haven't even sat down and tortured myself with one of her songs yet.
Could you even imagine?
I was
you
over
get-
the
you
channel
got-
because I was trying to figure out like if her channel was still up.
I gotta get me some sleep. I gotta get me some sleep.
Can you imagine like busting out on the one scene of the fight scene in the police station with the boss?
Look.
And next thing you know, a PP cocaine from one top off. I want my cheeks slapped, Daddy.
Hey, Jess.
Everybody.
Hey, Jess, I gotta call this tonight because I gotta get me some sleep. You know.
Oh no, don't worry. I'm getting ready to take off too, so I don't know if everyone else gonna stay, but I'm gonna take off.
Yeah, sure, solid.
Yes to everything. Yes.
That was fun.
Yes.
We had a pretty interesting talk without everybody showing up. Went all over the fucking place. That was actually pretty fun.
Of course.
It was very. Oh, you can ride a dragon,
Yeah.
dude. This game. I need to get this game.
Which
What,
game?
Golden Axe? Golden Axe?
Golden Axe. You can ride a fucking dragon.
Yeah. Yeah, you can ride a dragon in Golden Axe.
Where do you think Skyrim got the idea from?
My point is actually Golden
You
Axe.
can't even ride a dragon in Golden Axe or in Skyrim.
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
Arthur Nex.
You can ride a dragon in Skyrim. All you got to do is beat the Dragonborn quest, the DLC, and it'll give you the power to the bend wheel shout, and you can bring down a dragon and ride them.
Yeah.
And then you can use that dragon to kill all your enemies
So
on
like
the map.
you don't really need to fast travel.
Funny story about Golden Axe. You didn't have to do all that. You just ride a dragon.
Yeah, it's about it. There's no DLC. That's
Yeah,
another
no
thing.
DLC.
Yeah,
It's called
the game's never had.
Skyrim. Okay, evolutionary open world game, Tico. Okay.
I think that's crazy. Like they create so much game now that they have to like spoon feed it to you in like additional content. There's like Golden Axe is just it is what it is.
Nigga,
Let me break this to you.
Minecraft does not do that for me.
The only reason they spoon feed it to you is because they fucking want to make money off of you. Wait till the fucking Game of the Year edition.
Well, I don't know. I mean, partially, yeah. You're probably right about that, though. Yeah.
With
Make
Minecraft,
money off.
I don't know what the fuck to do. I don't know what's going on. All I know is when nighttime comes out, I'm getting chased by all kinds of spiders and crazy shit. So I'm gonna probably end up, if not tonight, then tomorrow, or when I come back from Discord, I'm gonna have to look up how to play Minecraft for dummies because I'm so confused. I mean, it's a great game, just I don't know what to do. Except for, I guess, mine and crap. Wait a minute.
Get it? Minecraft.
Oh.
It almost sounded like a Peter Griffin laugh right there. Like, hey, Meg. Sorry, that was random.
Is that really all you're supposed to do in Minecraft?
Oh, wait. Honey AG sounded on Golden Axe too.
Is that all you do? Just mine and craft? Where the fuck do I find a diamond sword at?
Oh, in Fallout, all you do is kill shit, loot shit, and then build shit.
And Golden Axe have really, really cool magic. So.
He's still going on about Golden Axe.
Mm-hmm. Golden Axe is the shit. Golden Axe is the shit. Oh, wait. I meant to ask you, Sherm. You ride a dragon in Situation.
Can I do what?
You ride a dragon in Situation.
And what, too?
Streets of Rage 2.
No, but you could kick one in the fucking dick. Who cares about riding a dragon? Streets of Rage is not about dragons and knights. What the fuck is this about?
That's on the table.
Got him.
What did you get? I don't even get it. I don't understand.
Now we go move the goalpost. Now we go move the goalpost.
Hey, Sherm.
Yes.
That's funny.
Hey, Sherm. You seen these? Hey, Sherm, you seen these? You seen these?
These nuts.
Great deal of the bad one. That's the other.
Thanks, Ian. Thanks. There you go. Thanks.
I got you. Didn't you have to go get some sleep?
I know you did.
Yeah, you're trying to get me into these nut strokes.
CDs. Hey, MIGTOW, do you like fitness? Or when I'm fitting
these nuts in your mouth.
You're supposed to fucking wait till I respond.
Well, you didn't respond, so we automatically assume Lexington Steel.
I wasn't paying attention.
Anybody who tuned in, Money AD, you're gonna have to go and watch the playback because that's not gonna make any sense. It's honestly not gonna make any sense.
That was actually the best freeze-back joke right there, and they're all straight. That was
I used to do that. I used to do that when I was in school too. Like there would be like when I would be in the lecture, it'd be like 90 minutes, and at the end of the 90 minutes, I would bring up some shit that was like said in like minute 3 or something about that the teacher was like, "Oh, my husband," blah 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 blah, and then at the 90 minutes, I'd be like, "Well, I guess that honestly, I guess your husband could learn something from that book that we read or some shit." And then they're gonna be like, "Oh, I see, yeah, the fadeaway."
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm down there in the principal's office after that shit.
You know,
In the provost.
I've got canned food and no canned.
No, man. No, that I violate because in my school we had interviz, so it means you couldn't be on the.
I'm logging off here. I gotta go.
Oh yes.
All right, boss man, go ahead, do your outro.
Sorry, Lynn.
This is MIGTOW on the win. Sorry I had to come in. I'm sorry that Sherman had to cut this short.
No, dude, I'm getting ready to leave too. Don't worry.
If you find anything useful in this stream, make sure you on the playback. Make sure you observe it, think about it, digest it. Let that shit swirl around in your head.
Takes out a win like these nuts. I was copying off of American Patrol and Short Show here.
And let that shit swirl around your head. Let that shit sink in. And remember, with all deep from the bottom of each and every one of our hearts, fuck you, fuck your day, and fuck your face. Goodbye.
Wynn had to go. He had to go take care of Belle Delphine real quick.
Are you guys gonna keep going, or are you guys gonna do
it?
Yeah, we'll call it. We'll call it, man. It's 2 hours, right? 2.5.
Baron, you go next, brother.
This is Baron Yam, aka All Special Attributes at 9, aka Legendary Destruction Magic, aka Wolfenstein 3D 100% trophies, aka Wired Controller. Like, comment, subscribe, and thanks for watching. Thanks to everyone for watching. I'm working on my game collection. It's just digital. So.
Word.
Yeah.
Tico.
This is Tico Tren, aka I just abused your wife's jaws, aka I abused your wife at her wedding, aka you kissed her after I came in her mouth.
Oh my God,
Tru Sherm, if you don't have an AKA after your outro, it's gonna be problems. There's just gonna be problems.
No, I'm just joking. This is Tico Tren. Y'all have a good one. Be blessed and be good to yourselves. And keep yourself like most of for yourself. I'm out.
This is Tru Sherm, aka the whole fucking truth, aka Big Dick Dillio, aka small Yeti, but yet big problems, nigga. This is what I'm putting up.
Small Yeti.
Small nigga, that's my nigga. Small Yeti, but big problems, nigga. Was going. This nigga is running. Nigga, they know the call, nigga. What's up? So, if you want to check me out, I'm currently building my gaming channel. I'm also working on some other stuff on my channel. It's going to take about a few weeks before I get things in normal rotation. But the live stream, the only reason why I didn't do it at 10 a.m. this morning was because nigga had to pay bills. All right, so expect a scheduled video to come out soon. But I do owe you guys a live stream. I just got to go work out real quick. I got to do Yoga X and then some boxing, some intense boxing today. So yes, got to do some running and boxing and all that. So hope to see you beautiful people next week. This has been Shermy Gang, and you guys have a good one. Peace out.
Peace, bitches.
Bye, niggas.
Bye, niggas.
Yes. So we need more
booty.
Everything
cheeks. Booty butt cheeks.
Oh yes. Yes. The pleasure. Yes. And
when
she
that
knows
talk,
that
I like the way the booty walk. When that booty talk, I like to play it.
Hello, motherfucker.
Your kind of ice cream.
Pussy.
And she knows that one is higher than the other. She knows it.
She knows.
She doesn't.
You're welcome. You're all welcome. Enjoy.
I have a question. Is that supposed to be an embodiment of how fucking psychotic I am?
Oh, Tru Sherm, you wanted a universal remote that controls your YouTube subscriptions.
This guy.
Oh. I'm an angel of death.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? I'm just a nigga trying to get it in. You know what I'm saying? Got to put the gold tooth in. I got to get the Kango hat going. I got to kill Wesley Snipes at the end of the movie. I gotta kill Wesley Snipes and then psychotically laugh about it while I get fucking dealt with. Oh man, what a beautiful movie that was.
Yeah, that's
All right, we'll see you kids next week on next Tuesday's edition. Or you can also catch when Tico also does these live streams for the other peoples out there as well. Because it's not all about me, but today it is. So
yeah, it's all about sentiment.
Fuck your face, fuck your feelings, and fuck your day.
Why
We will see you next week, motherfuckers.
are you MIGTOW?
Go on that video.
That video was just made me feel
this
like
Indian lady just fuck your face, fuck your day. You have shitty parents. They should be sterilized. I'm like, holy shit. This Indian lady is really fucking turning it up a notch. You know what I mean?
This
Video is for mature audiences. If you're watching this and you're underage, fuck you, fuck your face and fuck your day. This video is for mature audiences. If you're watching this and you're underage, fuck you, fuck your parent and fuck your day. This video is for mature audiences. If you're watching this and you're underage, you have shitty parents or parent and should be shit slapped. This video is for mature audiences. If you're watching this and you're underage, you have shitty parents or parent and they should be sterilized.
We'll see you guys next week, man.
All right, see ya.
I'll be live
Bye,
on
guys.
later too.
And check your DMs, True.
On what? On Discord?
Discord.
I'm gonna be on later on tonight after I do my live tonight. Because I also got some shit to post. I got some things on a certain autonomous I gotta post. So
Nice. Alrighty then, y'all have a good one. This was brought to you by.
Keep it up. Stay saucy.
Adios, amigos.
yeah, I found your rap lyrics, Baron. Did I tell you?